Breakfast with Matt and Alex on Triple J.
And Matt, let's welcome him to the radio right now. It's Matt Corby. G'day, Matt.
G'day, fellas.
Where do we find you now, Matt?
I'm in my hotel room in Brooklyn.
Is it still snowed in and polar vortexy?
No, not really. There's a bit of like black sludge around on the ground. But,
What a winter wonderland.
Sounds like a Captain Planet episode or something like that. With some sort of bad guy.
Exactly.
Hey, you're in the middle of a US tour. It's your first one. I'm reading some of these reviews. Your first gig in Seattle, you did a gig at a place called the Crocodile. It was shit.
No, I was just joking.
Oh, thank God. I was going to say, mate, according to the review, you had people lining up out the door from 6 p.m. that night. Doors weren't going to open till 8. I mean, was it incredible to finally make your debut in the US and to see that many people?
It was, actually. It's pretty cool. I mean, Americans are very warm people, very, very positive. Not a lot of Australians are completely used to that kind of attitude, so it's been really fun.
I heard you've been rocking the flute player on stage. How's the flute going?
Sometimes it agrees with me, and sometimes it just completely gets the better of me, and it just sounds like a really high-pitched flatulence or something.
So you're playing the flute now. Is this a pan flute? Because you've been playing Sooth Lady 1, and it sounds like someone's got the pan flute there. Are you doing that?
No, that was actually a wooden recorder.
Right. Okay.
Matt Corby making the recorder cool.
It was never not cool. I don't know why everyone keeps saying this to me.
Well, that's lucky because I would have considered bringing it back had you said it wasn't. But let's get into it now. This is new music from you. It's off your debut album, which has been a long time coming, Telluric, which is out in about a month now. What can you tell us about Knife Edge, the song we're about to play here?
Not much. I don't know if it can be called upbeat, but it was one of the most intentional songs, if that makes any sense, the way it sounds and the lyrics and everything. But I don't know, guys.
Well, where did you
record it?
What about where you recorded it? Because I remember chatting to you, I think it was a few years ago when you were recording your songs. You just put a mattress up against the wall and was doing stuff, and we had the recording process of Monday was just yourself and started looping things, and last song, as you said, not intentionally, accidentally almost came out. Where was this song recorded?
Well, it was written, again, in that same little house in Berry where I wrote Monday and Sooth Lady. And, started like any other song, played a little beat, played a little bass line. It sort of sounded cool, and I tried to do something, a little bit different with it. I don't know what that really means these days. Is anything really that different these days,
Well, I think it sounds a lot more different to, Monday and even the sort of laid-back Sooth Lady 1. It's definitely got that in-your-face kind of, it's called Knife Edge, but it definitely sounds like it's got a crisper sort of hit to it.
That's good. Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
I am feeling it.
And let's let you feel it right now on Triple J. This is the new song from Matt Corby called Knife Edge. We'll give it a play here, and you might be able to find out, if you stick around, where you can see Matt Corby in Australia. Brand new music from Matt Corby for the very first time on Triple J this morning. It's called Knife Edge. It's genre. I'm still not sure, having listened to it right there, but luckily we've got Matt Corby on the phone to help us explain from Brooklyn. Where do you put it in the music shops?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I really don't, actually. I guess it's a pop song, right? It's just a pop song.
No, I wouldn't say that, man. I wouldn't say that at all.
Put it bluntly.
I would put it like a jazz, funk, electronica kind of sound. But, that's not offensive.
To be short, it's Junktronica.
Junktronica, there you go. That's actually not the worst invented genre going round. I reckon you could nail that.
And it is part of the album, which is coming out on March 11, as we mentioned, Telluric. Is there more Junktronica songs on there? What other places do you venture, Matt? Because you are known for keeping us guessing when new music comes out.
I think that's a surprise, isn't it? I don't want to give away too much. I'm at that point with it all that I've stopped listening to it, and I can't even comment because it's completely out of my hands. So it's more just worry that's taken over my thought process.
What are you worrying about?
Oh, I don't know, everything, life, music, people, myself.
Do you feel like you're possibly, mid tour, you're sort of, worrying about the release of the album. Are you feeling yourself at a bit of a crossroads as to what you want to do at the moment?
I think I don't know really what to prepare for in a way. It could be really great and people could dig it. It could be a complete flop and that would be fine. I mean, yeah, we'll just kind of see how it pans out.
Sure.
As I said, it can't really be up to me anymore after you start working on it. It's, if you say you're going to release it and you make it, public, then that's the end.
And are you gripped with the that feeling all of a sudden now where the album's about to come out, you're midway through a tour, are you thinking, oh my God, I have to do this all again?
Pretty much, yeah. For maybe the next year at least, which is great. There's not really anything else that I'm even slightly good at, so...
Except for the flute. You can go join someone's band in that. We're using that.
Well, it's excellent stuff. The single itself comes out on Friday, but the album out next month. And if you want to see Matt Corby live, you'll be able to check out that wooden recorder in action starting off on the 12th of April at the Enmore Theatre in Sydney. A couple of Sydney shows. The 13th gets one too. Brisbane gets a show at QPAC. The 28th sees you at the Thebarton in Adelaide, through 2 shows at the Palais in Melbourne on the 1st and 2nd of May, and the 5th of May at Riverside in WA as well.
Do you get a break after all of that?
No, sadly. Well, not sadly. I mean, it depends on how you look at it. But I think after that we might head to maybe the UK again to do festivals or something. But I'm not really sure. I don't think that far ahead.
Such a big year ahead for Matt Corby. Well, I hope you can stay energized on the big tours, and thank you again for giving us this treat of new music on this Wednesday morning.
And congratulations, if we don't talk to you beforehand, on the album coming out, because it's been a long process of bringing out your debut album, Matt. What's the best way to describe the last few years in crafting this album, Telluric?
Best way to describe it would be tedious and maybe a lot of introspection and trying to be kind of focused, but also trying to not take myself too bloody seriously. So it's been a delicate balance, but hopefully that's represented in the music. We'll see.
Sure is,
As
man.
I said, it's up to you guys.
It's great work. All the stuff that we've heard so far has been fantastic. So we look forward to hearing the full album when it is released. And good luck on the tour.
Oh, thanks, boys.
Thanks,
Catch
man.
you later,
Very nice
Matty.
to chat to you. Bye.
All right, guys.
Breakfast with Matt and Alex on Triple J.